well, I just wanted to take a quick moment to show you how to access all of the new ELA curriculum materials. Everything is up and available on the iReady dashboard for those of us that want to take a look before our print materials arrive, which should be very soon. So you're going to go into your dashboard, which might look a little bit different than mine, but I'm going to go into Assess and Teach, and what you want to find is that teacher toolbox. And you have reading and writing is what we'll look at. So for our reading, this should look pretty familiar. If you've been in the iReady dashboard for math before, you have your program up here and then all of your plans here. So for K2, you are going to take a look at the Magnetic Reading Foundations Common Core, and you can look at both the classroom resources or program implementation. The classroom resources will bring you to the actual lessons that then you can click on, and you can see all of the student materials, the teacher planner and guide, any of copies of alphabet books that you would be using. You've got slides as well. You've got articulation videos. So everything that you would need to teach the lesson and provide assessment is all here for you to take a look at. The other place that you'll want to look when you go into your teacher toolbox as well is to look at the program implementation. And this essentially is what you will find in your print manual at the very beginning of that first manual. Tells you kind of about the program, how it works, the research behind it, gives you some tools for planning for instruction as well. And then to get back to the classroom resources, you just go here. You can choose your grade level as well. Also, for K2, you will want to take a look at Ready Common Core. These are comprehension lessons, and it functions in the same way, so you can go in and click on any of those and see all of the materials, and you can also go to the program implementation as well. For 3-5 for reading, you're going to want to go to Magnetic Reading Common Core. And again, choose your grade level, your classroom resources are here, your program implementation resources are there. And then the very same thing, as you click on them, it will bring you into all of the materials that you need. It gives you the student materials, the slides, any interactive tutorials. It's also going to have tools for scaffolding as well, and then tools for instruction. And these are lessons that can be used whole group or small group and often connect to a skill that kids are going to need within that main lesson. And also here include often your foundational skills reading lessons as well. So you'll see here, for example, there's a prefix lesson. So those are all there for you to check out. And then I'm going to go back to my teacher toolbox here and take a look at writing. So for writing, we've got 2-5 here. For K1, more information will be coming, but there is writing and handwriting within that foundational skills piece. So for the writing lessons, you'll have all of the lessons here for you to click on, same thing. You'll be able to take a look at all the student information as well. And then you also have the language handbook here, which is the conventions lessons that go alongside them. And you can look at any of that. And then the vocabulary lessons that will go alongside those as well. And again, you can change here, and then you can also look at that program implementation piece too that will tell you some of the ins and outs of the program. The other piece that you may want to look at are some of the assessments that are part of this, and so you would go into here to the assessments piece. So this is your diagnostic and standards mastery, which we had access to last year. The diagnostic we know 3 times a year. Standards mastery allows you to choose a standard and then give students a quick 6 to 10 question assessment on that digitally, and then gives you a report similar to the diagnostic. That lets you know how kids did. You can also take a look at specific kids' results as well in connection to that standard. Then we also have here the dyslexia screener and the literacy tasks. I wanted to just show you quick the literacy tasks. You do need to select your school. And then what these are is these will take the place of our Acadians and Dibbles, very similar. So it's things like word recognition, fluency, phonological awareness. And if you go into any of these, so we'll take a look at this phoneme segmentation, for example, you have a teacher form here that will tell you all of the directions on how to give this assessment. And then it also, excuse my scrolling here, it's going to give you if-thens as well for administration, and then task-specific if-thens as well. So all of your information here on how to give an assessment is here, as well as all of the student materials too here. So these are some of the assessments that are available. These are offline assessments that you would give one-on-one with a student, similar as we did with Acadians. So all of that is there and ready for you to take a look at if anyone is interested. Our print materials will all be arriving very soon as well, and we'll get those out to your classrooms just as we can. If you have any questions, please do reach out.